Take a disc, and that's how the aliens built the pyramids. It's all connected, people.
How are we, boys? What's good, everyone? My energy is going to be very low today. I have got so much congestion in and around my face. It makes it very hard to do any talking, which sucks when you're trying to do a live streamer. But, you know, it is what it is. How are we, Jock? Good to see you, man. I did know that you were Scottish, but thank you for really confirming it, because I woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning last night, freaking out, wondering, is Jock actually Scottish, or has this just been a giant lark? What is up, James? What is up, Justin Kennedy? Justin Kennedy, you're in the intro. Did you see the new intro, Justin Kennedy? You're in it, mate. You're in it, brother. You're in now. What is up, Jimmy? We'll find out Saturday night. We'll find out Saturday night, brother. It's a tough one. I'm not even sure. Might have to ride with the old boy Oliveira. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing a classic roll call stream today. What is up, Mitch? How would you describe your experience on Monkey Island? Grabby. Monkeys are quite grabby. They'll try and take your stuff. No, Jock. No. You're still in the intro. Don't stress, mate. What's up, random person? How are you, dude? What is up, Two Smelly Fingers? What's up, Noob Cake? How's everyone? You're such a character with this intro. How good is the channel intro, guys? No other channel has adopted an intro like we have. Low hat for low energy. It is going to be a low energy stream today. Probably about an hour, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here and maybe have a nap, which I haven't done in a long time. I'm not really one to nap. I'm not a big napper. I've not napped in a very long time, but I might be napping this afternoon. Look at me, chat. You know how it's been just insanely hot all, like, summer in Australia? I keep telling you it's like 30 degrees, 35 degrees, 40 degrees. Well, I slept with the air conditioner on max blast on the other 40-degree day that we had, and then put the fan right over my face. And I've gone and given myself a bloody congesturino, I have. And now I feel like absolute dog shit. But that's okay, we're going to get through it. Don't you make sure your Twinks butt is clean before eating it next time? No, I will not. No, I will not. I will devour the Twinks butt in whatever flavor it comes in. I got Fiziev. I am also going to be riding with Fiziev. I never pick against Fiziev, and it's done me wrong in the past, and it might do me wrong again in the future. But I'm going to be picking Fiziev this weekend. That's my boy. Ragnar's my boy. Bro has beef with naps like John Brenthal. I don't know what that means. I don't know who John Brenthal is, but I don't really, it's very rare for me to catch a nap, James. Very, very rare. When you have a nap, do you call yourself Snuggles Corner? Snuggies Corner. We'll have to start calling myself that. Snuggies Corner. Before we get into my epic nap and before we start doing a roll call, I want to show you guys some things on MMA Twitter that I think you would find amazing. The fans themselves, you people, the fans, have started making your own trailers for the UFC, and you guys are doing a better goddamn job. Literally, you guys are doing a better job than the UFC are doing. Not kidding at all. Check this out. In fact, I'm going to do something different for once. Instead of just cutting to Twitter, I'm going to full screen it. It's that good. I'm going to full screen it. I'm going to bring the chat above it so we can still all watch it together with the sound on. There we go. The chat is there. The chat is still there. We can still do this. I'm going to turn on the desktop audio, and you guys check out this trailer that some fan made. It's insane. It's insane. This is the Ilya versus Islam one. Yeah, exactly right, old jock. This is the Ilya versus Islam one. It's fucking insane, man. I could see Ruffy by sub. Could be Ruffy by sub. I agree with that. Yes, this shit gives me goosebumps. It's so good. You saw this? You guys saw this? Check this out. I've got the audio on. I do. What's up, Alex? This is going to demonetize my stream with the music. I don't care. I don't care. It's worth getting demonetized. Copyright incoming. Copyright incoming for sure, Justin. Is this with AI? This is with AI, yeah. Insanity. Actual insanity that the actual fans have made that. The UFC hasn't made anything that good in ever. Like, ever. The UFC hasn't made anything that good since Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo. That's insane. That is insane. I'm fully chubbed up, Alex. Fully chubbed up from that intro. Dougie told them both to stand in the mountains and naked. I said, get up into the mountains. UFC should hire that guy. This is we're at the stage now where, you know, for what is Super Grok? What does Super Grok cost? Like $300 a year or something? This is how much Super Grok costs. For $300 a year, we can put together trailers like that. They're epic. They're insane. Like, what the fuck are we doing with the UFC's absolute dog shit promotion when fans are putting this shit together for nothing, for free, just out of the love of the game? Like, someone has obviously got Super Grok, Premium Grok, whatever it's called, and they're just banging out this awesome content. I love that so much. I don't want to play it twice. There we go. All right, cool. Make sure that's turned down. Yeah, that is some good shit right there. UFC need to hire that guy. They really do. They need to just buy Super Grok. What is up, C4 Sandango? Good to see you, man. How you going? I hope that you are well, bro. We're going to be doing a roll call on today's stream. We will get to it after we get through some of the news that I wanted to cover. This video is from Cage Culture. That was their logo at the end of the video. Cage Culture. Thank you. Cage Culture, you are now in charge of all UFC promotions and marketing. Actually insane stuff there from Cage Culture. So thank them very, very much, chat. They're actually making the UFC fun. Armin Sarukian has also said sorry to Dana White and Hunter Campbell. I'm sure you guys might have seen this as well, but Armin Sarukian is doing everything that he can to get himself a title shot again. Where are we up to? How come my chat has popped off my screen? There it is. There's the chat. What's up, chat? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. What's up, Paul? How are you, brother? Watch UFC go after whoever is making those. I know the UFC will probably copyright strike that guy just because it looks like Ilya Topuria and Armin Sarukian, but that is the best promo I've seen in forever. Who are you picking? I am going to be picking, I've already started off the roll call with my own name. There I am, Dougie at the top. I'm going to be picking Charles Oliveira. Dana sending in an airstrike to that guy's house. You want to do the promotion for me? That's fucking illegal. It's illegal to do my own promotion for me. How fucking dare you? I'm doing great, chat. I'll be fine. Nothing better than streaming when you've got a blocked nose. Nothing better at all than streaming with a blocked nose. Let's check out Armin Sarukian. Yeah, the Sarukian. That's his name. That's right, Noob Cake.
Yes, go ahead. Forgive me. Give me the title fight. I'll be good boy. I'm a good boy. And I'm not gonna hit anybody anymore.
Dude, Dana's literally got these guys begging. I good boy, Dana. Dana, I good boy. Please, don't. Please give me title shot, Dana. I good boy. I be good. I know fuck around. I know hit Dana, Justin Gaethje again. It's so fucking degrading, man.
And trying to be a good boy. So yeah. But I cannot. In the during camp, it can be happen everything. You know, like.
During camp, anything could happen. Could break arm, could break a leg. Armin Sarukian, he's a bad boy. Armin Sarukian is a bad boy. Armin's going to have to oil up for Dana. They already got himself calling him a good boy. Dude, they've got Armin Sarukian like a dog on a leash. Being a good boy, bad boy, good boy, bad boy. You got to stop doing lines of plaster dust, Dougie. It is not good for your health. But I live off the plaster dust, too smelly fingers. All I have is plaster dust. Ilya will murder Armin badly. I don't think Ilya will. In fact, well, that's the intro. Let's not play that again. If I had to guess, if I had to make a call right now, I'd be picking Armin Sarukian over Ilya Tapuria. And I think the UFC are making that exact same call, and that's why they're not running Armin Sarukian versus Ilya Tapuria. So I think me and the UFC know exactly who wins that fight, and that's why we don't see Armin fighting for the title right now, Jock. Y'all consider, do you guys consider Conor McGregor a good boy? I would not consider Conor McGregor a good boy. Noobcake thinks Conor McGregor is an angel. Noobcake doesn't know Conor McGregor like we know Conor McGregor, lads.
You can get hurt, but it can be happen everything, you know, like you can get hurt, but for the weight cut and for the punching bags or headbutt anybody, never happen again.
It's done.
Yeah, but like, you know, I'm going to the fights, watch fights. Is someone like trying to like slap me? What I can do? I gotta slap him back, right?
I gotta know what you're going to do.
I love at the end there, he's like, I'm going to be a good boy. I'm never going to headbutt anyone again. Never headbutt again. But if someone slap me, you know what to do. What to do. We have to make headbutt, brother. We have to go back and forth. We have to get headbutt, brother. God, I love Armin Sarukian so fucking much. I'm so on board with the Armin Sarukian train. Michael Johnson's manager. Kamaru Usman still thinks that he is the best test in the division for Islam Makhachev. Fucking insanity. Of course, Kamaru Usman is going to say he's the best test in the division for Islam Makhachev, but he isn't. He just straight up isn't. He needs to fuck off. It's either Michael Morales or Ian Gary. That's it. It's Michael Morales or Ian Gary. They're the best tests in the division. Bro is like 1-4 or something. I'm tired of saying DC. He must be bored in life as all he does this for free, like he told Justin Gaethje. Yeah, believing that DC does this for free is like believing that you have a chance of waking up next to Sidney Sweeney tomorrow morning. He don't do it for free. And Sidney Sweeney ain't touching your dick, son. Armin is Dougie's spirit animal. I really like Armin Sarukian, man. I like him. I'm so happy he did this world tour. Hey, it's the man who said his favorite fighter is Tyron Woodley. I never said that. I just said Tyron Woodley is criminally underrated. And he was criminally underrated, and he has been forgotten about. All right, let's do a bit of a roll call. Let's see who's what, who's where. Jock, you might have fucked off. You might not still be here anymore, but let's get in a roll call. Who is going for Max Holloway? Who is going for Charles Oliveira? I've already kicked it off. I am going for Charles Oliveira. I know I'm a little bit early, but I hope that Bilal and Nacho jump in here eventually as well. But Jock, James, Alex, Cheddarhead, Justin Kennedy, whoever is still here, you knew there was going to be a roll call today. Jim is trying. You're going to be going with Charles Oliveira? All right. Big Jim, it is on Charles Oliveira. Trey YouTube. What's up, Trey YouTube? But this must be a new name. I don't recognize you very much, mate. I don't recognize you, but we'll go with Trey. There you go, Trey. Well, with an A. Trey, A-Y. He spells it with an A for some reason. Jock is going with... Where are you going with, Jockathan? Random person is going with Oliveira. Nice one, random person. I like that one, mate. Oh, no, I need to lock the background. Lock the background. Lock it in, boys. Random person. Random person's going with Oliveira. You love to see that. Where am I up to? Holloway will slump Oliveira. Ooh, Wixon. Hey, Wixon, you're in the opening. You're in the opening today, mate. You actually made it in, so enjoy that, brother. You'll see the opening every single day. You're in it now, Wixon. So you were in today's opening. Well done. I was going to make a joke about unemployment, but sadly, none of them work. The unemployment jokes. That's a good one. Of course, you think Tyrone is a criminally underrated. Criminally underrated. Justin Kennedy is going with Max Holloway. You'll love to see it. Good work, Justin Kennedy. Nice one, mate. Justin Kennedy going with Max Holloway. I like it, man. Chedhead, you got to pick someone, brother. You got to pick someone. It's time for a roll call. Max Holloway all day, brother. You know this. Too Smelly Fingers is going with Max Holloway as well. Nice one, Too Smelly. Beautiful stuff. Jeez, not a lot of people rolling with Oliveira. It's going to be just with me. The guy with the tattoos will win. No, noob cake. We need America or Brazil for you. I think Holloway can get it done. Oh, my God. James as well is going with Holloway. It might just be me and random person going with Oliveira. And I guess MMA Che will be going with Oliveira as well. The motherfucking legend. What's up, BBC Junior? You're going with Holloway as well? Oh, my God. BBC Junior's going with Holiday as well. I'm flying with the Hawaiian. Too Smelly Fingers there. Oliveira by sub. He might get dropped early. Thank God Cayman's going with me. Finally, some more people to recruit into my army. Thank you, Cayman. I appreciate it. The Flying Hawaiian. He's going to win it. King Charles Oliveira. There we go, Super Gamer. You're going with King Charles Oliveira. Also, Super Gamer, you're in the opening now. Officially, I changed the opening today. You're in it, mate. So well done, Super Gamer. I am the Heat. I am. Thank you, Dougie. I'm in the brigade now. You're in now, mate. Max Holloway for CS Dango. CS4 Dango is also going with Max Holloway. You hate to see it. Another one on the Holloway army. People who can't think for themselves and see the way that the fight is going to go. What is up, Not the Aim, bro? How are you, brother? The best is blessed, baby, and the breast expressed is better than the rest. The breast expressed, baby. Not the Aim, bro, is also going to be going with Max Holloway. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Actually, fuck that. I'm going with a draw. Holloway wins the first three, then Oliveira 10-8s him in the fourth and win the fifths. You can't go with a draw, BBC. BBC Junior's going with a draw. Realistically, it depends on Oliveira's approach. If he fights like he did against Topuria, he's getting knocked the fuck out. But if he's methodical, I really believe he can finish Holloway. Apart from Holloway knocking out Justin Gaethje, who has Holloway knocked out, mate? Who has he knocked out? Dougie is getting mogged. I'm happy standing alone, by the way, James. I don't need to conform with the normies. I persevere alone. I live alone. I thrive being alone. Being alone is where I want to be. I don't need to be with the normies on the other team. I'm happy to be on my own, man. I am the Mogster. I am the Heat, brother. I'll check it out on your Super Gamer. Come on, Cheddarhead. Come on, Cheddarhead. We need an answer. We need an answer, Cheddarhead. What's up, N4 operator? What side of the aisle are you falling on? Are you going to be going with Charles Oliveira, or are you going to be going with Max Holloway? Holloway's going to beat the piss out of Charles. Charles is going to club and sub him, mate. Easy. I can't change my mind. I don't want to be a normie. No, you got to pick one or the other, noob cake. Come on, get it done. One or the other. You said the fighter with tattoos. They both have tattoos. Oh, you will go with Holloway. You did say Holloway before. You can change your mind, noob cake. Who do you want to go with? 326 main card sucks us. Yes, it does, Owen, but who are you going to pick to win? You can pick Cheddarhead. You have to. Peters, Aldo ×2, Zombie, and Gaethje. Wixon, I don't understand. Oh, all the people that he's knocked out. Yeah, but apart from all those people, who else? Max KO Easy. I don't even know who you are, Ermi Symblematic, but you know what? You were here for today's stream and you've earned yourself a pot on the board. I'm not going to make your name very big because I literally have no idea who you are. Jock is going with Oliveira Club and Sub. That's the way, Jock. You know this. You know this, brother. You know that this is the right answer. Well done, Jock. Welcome to the winning team. Me and Jock rolling deep together. I'm Team Max. If you're going to do a roll call, we are doing a roll call. It is time for a roll call. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you swearing away your allegiance. Well done, Paul. Well done. Holloway TKO round 2. All right, Owen Mania, like it, man. Welcome to the channel again, Owen Mania. I've seen you cruising around a little bit, man. I really appreciate you being here and coming back. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, dude. What's up, MMA Master? You're officially in the opening as well, brother. I released a new opening today, and you're in it, Master, so enjoy that, dude. Go back and check it out, or just be here for tomorrow's stream, but there it is. I can just imagine Oliveira taking Max's back in the 4th, failing 4 subs and landing some ground and pound. Holloway hurt and tired and then loses the 5th. Holloway starts strong, but the grappling and Oliveira's pace can slow him down. I can see that happening, Junior. So I like that you're really sticking to a draw. You believe. Oliveira probably has a bigger package, but Max will beat him. Oliveira probably does have a bigger package, considering we've all seen Max's package and we know just how not impressive it is. Charles Oliveira by sub. Nice one, MMA Master. We'll chuck you in there. We'll go MMA Master, Oliveira sub. Olive sub, that's what I'll be picking, MMA Master. So let's put you in the Oliveira side of the screen. I think we'll see a prime Dubronx drop Mac and sub in round 3. Yeah, Jim. There we go, brother. That's the way. We got Jim on my team. Oh, Jim's already been on my team. What is up, Shyla? How are you? You must choose Oliveira. Nice one, Shyla. Good to see. Welcome to the correct side of history. Love to see it. Hope you've been well. Dougie lost side of the boomerang through a month ago. Now I live in constant fear it's going to get me when I least expect it. It will come back to smelly fingers. Never be standing where you throw it. Cheddarhead has finally thrown in his hat into the ring. Well done, Cheddarhead. Well done, Cheddarhead. Cheddarhead with Max Holloway via decision. Nice one, Cheddarhead. Yes, Cheddarhead. There you go. Brazilians have bigger packages than the rest of the world statistically. I don't know if that is true. I don't know if that's true at all. And you know what? I don't even want to check to see if that is indeed correct. I don't want to know, to be honest with you. Let's make the background a little bit darker so that our names pop, chat. Let's do a little bit of. Let's really bring out the blacks. There we go. Let's make the brightness down a little bit. There we go. Now our names pop a little bit more. Let's do the same thing with the Brazilian flag. My God, my photo editing skills have come so far, chat. It's really come a long way, chat. Let's make the blacks a little bit more black. Oh, the blacks ain't getting any blacker. Well, let's make the whites less white. And let's bring down the bright. Ooh, that looks good now, doesn't it, chat? Oh my God, what a way. What a way that I've done this. Insanity. Let me lock everything so it doesn't move around. Nice one. Oh my God, I'm so good at editing things. It's crazy. Brazilians have bigger pack. We did that one. The new intro is pretty good. Good job. Thank you, Super Gamer. I appreciate it. At least you're in it, man. Charles Oliveira. Charles Dubronx. Charles Dubronx. Charles Dubronx. M4 operator. Thank you for the 10, Ron. I appreciate you. That's just what I always say whenever I say your name, Ron. Thank you for the 4 N4 operators. Thank you for the 10 N4 operators, Ron. I appreciate you. Charles Dubronx going down. How are you, Combat Catholic? Good to see you, man. Mr. C's part in the intro reminds me of MMA Joey. It is very similar to MMA Joey, isn't it? Thank you, C4 Sandango, for re-upping your membership. No, for becoming a member. This is the first time you've become a member. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you, dude. I have found a shirt, which is very rare for me, isn't it, Combat Catholic? How you been, brother? Dougie's really good with the computer. I know how to work a computer now. What are we doing? We're doing a roll call, Combat Catholic. Who are you picking to win between Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway? Junior is calling for a draw, but everyone else is letting us know who they think is going to win, Combat Catholic. Bring out the whites. Bring out the whites. That's right. You've been waiting to say that for years. We really have. Brazil has the largest population of black people outside of African countries. Yeah, but that doesn't. But then shouldn't Africa have the biggest dicks if you're just going to go with black equals big? Wixen is the guy in the cage in the intro. That's right. Wixen is swinging around in his cage in the intro. Jose Aldo was a black dude when he was a kid. I don't think that's true at all. What is the best intro? That was the best intro, looks like me. I'm happy you enjoyed it, MMA Master. That's awesome, dude. You make banger videos. Thank you, Mitch. There is going to be a video coming out in half an hour. We're only going to do a 1-hour stream today because I am struggling to get through this stream. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for re-upping your membership, brother. I appreciate it so much. OG of the community, 17 months for Cheddarhead. Thank you so much, man. I have got a video made that is going to be coming out in about 35 minutes time. So we will check that out. And thank you, Cheddarhead, for gifting 10 memberships, man. Thank you so much, brother, for gifting 10 memberships. I've got to turn off the little super chat logo. Otherwise, it's just going to keep popping up again and again and again. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. But thank you, Cheddarhead. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the $10 in memberships, Cheddarhead. I appreciate that, man. Where was I up to? That was the best intro. It looks like me. Heart says Oliveira. Mine says Holloway. Dick says Hard. You got to pick one, Mr. C. You got to pick one. You're in the intro today as well, Mr. C. Which heavyweights do you believe MMA Joey could beat? Literally none of them. Literally none of them. Thank you, CS4, for the $20 in gifted memberships. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for the $10 in gifted memberships. Thank you, CS. Thank you, C4, for the $20 in gifted memberships. That is fucking insanity. Thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate the $20 in gifted memberships. Thank you so much, guys, for the $30 of donations combined. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Heart says Oliveira. Mine says Holloway. Dick says let's keep it hard. Mr. C, you got to pick one, man. Which heavyweight did that one? Dougie has a real talent for pushing buttons. Man, I can sit here and push buttons just like I can make walls smooth. You put me on the wrong side, Dougie. Oh, sorry, M4 operator. That's my mistake. I am retarded. You got to add the Eric is the pussy at the bottom. You know what? I do need to add Eric is a pussy at the bottom, and I think I will, Justin Kennedy. Holloway, easy. Combat Catholic is going with a big Max Holloway. He's saying it with his chest. He believes it's an easy win for Max Holloway. Good on you, Combat Catholic. There you go on the roll call, mate. I'll choose the other one. What's his name again? Are you choosing this one here? Charles Oliveira, Noob Cake? Noob Cake, I'm talking to you. Are you choosing the Brazilian Charles Oliveira? Is that what you're choosing? Thank you, Chedhead, again for the $10 in gifted memberships. I appreciate it, Chedhead. Thank you so much, man. You're a legend, brother. Let me make sure I haven't missed anyone. Thanks for adding me. My part is golden. You're welcome, Super Gamer. I hope you enjoy it, dude. Dougie, I'll beat up MMA Joey in your honor. I can beat up MMA Joey myself. Anyone could beat up MMA Joey. Joey could beat up MMA Joey. A small baby kangaroo could beat up MMA Joey, UFC Master. I hope you enjoy your part in the opening. I'll come in and check out the intro. Nice one, Mr. C. Nice one, mate. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for the $30 in memberships. I really appreciate it, man. Shout out to C4 and Cheddarhead for the gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much. You wouldn't think swimming goggles with sharks would be expensive, but it literally cost my mate an arm and a leg. Got him. Got him. Good one too, Smelly. Thank you. Everyone's getting a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. Everyone gets a membership. Streaming with a block-nosed is retarded. Not only do Scousers get knocked out, they also lose every title fight they get. Well, I mean, you know, Paddy Pimblett wasn't knocked out. And is it really Paddy Pimblett's fault that he lost that? I mean, Justin Gaethje did claw his eyes out in 2 rounds. Oh no, it's still playing. Justin Gaethje did claw his eyes out in 2 rounds. And also, you know, one of the judges gave round 5 to Paddy Pimblett. So, if there had actually been a point deduction and correct judging, that fight might have been a draw. W Cheddarhead, thank you so much. So basically, MMA Joey couldn't even beat a fly. Makes a lot of sense. MMA Joey couldn't beat anything. Literally anything. Thank you, Chris, for re-upping your membership, brother. Welcome to 6 months in the membership program. I really appreciate you, man. You're going with the Brazilian. Good on you, Noob Cake. She's going with the Brazilian. Come on, Noob Cake. Noob Cake, she's made her first roll call. This is your first roll call ever, Noob Cake. Well done. I think that's your first official pick for a fight. Good on you, Noob Cake. What if this one card, what if this is the one card Eric picks? Well, we'll never know because he is in a war zone somewhere capturing another country's president and breaking international law. But, you know, it's America, so they can do whatever they want. I'm going to side with Oliveira, but with not much confidence. All right, so Mr. C wants to go with Oliveira, but he wants his name to be very little. He wants to have a very little name to reflect the little amounts of confidence that he has got. So we're going to put Mr. C all the way down there with the little amount of confidence to have. Can Dougie cuck MMA Joey? Easily, not even hard. How are you, random username Alphabet? Noobcake being more loyal than the local twink. Thank God. We appreciate loyalty around here, Noobcake. Keep showing up every day, and maybe in 6 months, you too will have a place in the opening. Just like Blanca has her place in the opening now. Then just change it to Eric isn't a pussy. That's true. If Eric does pick, we can always change it to Eric isn't a pussy. I've changed my handle. Turns out the original was too long, which is why it changed me over. The Daniel, the artist formerly known as Paul, is how I need you to be known forever, Paul. I'm refunding those memberships. Don't do it, CSGO. I'll shoot myself. Cheddar, excuse me. Cheddar is like that fat dude doing life in prison who is cool with all the gangs. Well, Cheddar's cool with all the MMA YouTubers. Except, I will say, I'll see Cheddar on a James Lynch stream, but I've never seen Cheddar on an MMA Joey stream. Never seen him on an MMA Joey stream. And I do lurk on an MMA Joey stream from time to time whenever I feel like getting rage baited. Yeah. Craziness. But Cheddar doesn't fuck with Joey. Paddy knocks out anyone in the top 10, a low key, not top 5 except Charles Oliveira. Though Paddy knocks out anyone in the top 10. I mean, he didn't knock out Tony Ferguson, just by the way, who was in the top 10. And he didn't knock out Jared Gordon, just by the way, who isn't in the top 10. But no one in the top 5 except Charles Oliveira. Why would Charles Oliveira get knocked out? Just because Ilia Topuria knocked him out? Ilia Topuria knocked out Volkanovski, and Volkanovski's chin is still fine. Why would it be Charles? Justin must have been training with John Jones for that fight. I know, the way that he claws eyes out, it's bullshit. How are you, Crisp? Good to see you, mate. MMA Joey just barely beats diabetes, and it's a daily battle, which is very close to losing. What's happening? We're doing a roll call, Crisp. We're doing a roll call. Who are you going for, Crisp? Are you going with Oliveira or Max Holloway, brother? Noobcake knows Oliveira is the job's done. Noobcake knows the way. MMA Joey beat anorexia. That's true, not the aim, bro. I'm going to go with Charles. Nice one, random username Alphabet. Nice one, brother. And thank you for siding with the correct side of history, random username Alphabet. Just like the axis of power. MMA Joey can't even beat his dong. It's been lost in the fat. It's true. He's one of those guys where it's so fat he can't even see it. Boombox Mike. Boombox Michael Chandler. Is that what you're saying? Or is you saying that my microphone is popping too much? I'm not sure what the reference is. Nobody likes MMA Joey. Literally nobody likes MMA Joey. Except maybe Luke Thomas. Who's worse, MMA Joey or Luke Thomas? MMA Joey. Luke Thomas does real journalism. I think Holloway stood a chance against Khabib. I think he beats this version of Oliveira. Speed mogs him. All right. I don't think Holloway ever stood a chance against any version of Khabib, but fair enough, Combat Catholic. That's a wild take that you've made there. I definitely don't agree with it. Of course, Cheddarhead doesn't chuck with Joey. You never fuck with Chimos in prison. I mean, it's true. You don't fuck with the Chimos in prison. I've only watched his stream once for 30 seconds. No thanks to me, says Cheddarhead. Cheddarhead says no thanks to an MMA Joey stream. Joey banned me on his chat. I'm shocked. I would never ban anyone except for one person, and they were warned several times to stop stalking me. I want the version of Volk that fought Mendez to come out. I've noticed Volk's adopted his chin thing ever since the first Makachev fight. Adopted his chin thing. Mendez's chin thing. Volk's chin thing is to just keep it tucked and moved it forwards and backwards on the straight line. Is that what you're referring to, Junior? Crisp is going with Oliveira. Nice one, Crisp. I like it, Matt. I like it a lot, brother. Where are you, Crisp? There you are. Let me get Crisp over here. Keep it crispy. Keep it zesty. Keep those crisps in your crisp pocket. Put that crisp in your crisp bag and open up a fresh bag of crisps and delicious. I need Boxer Marauder Volk to break Lopez. I don't know if he'll break him, but I do think he will outscore him. Yeah, my microphone was popping. Sorry about that, Combat Catholic. I was probably too close. And Deshaun is going with Du Bronx. Charles Du Bronx. Charlize Du Bronx. Yeah, brother, I like it. Not the, my name is Deshaun. I like it, mate. There we go. The Charles Oliveira column has filled itself back out nicely. It's more 50-50 now. Lucas Tracy is a casual. MMA Joe is the example. Send him 2 to 3 years to Dagestan. And Rigo is just a nonce. Yes, this is true. Lucas Tracy is a casual. How we managed to get to the top of MMA YouTube being a casual, I don't know. I guess just don't try too hard and just rock up with a big grin on your face every day and you'll get there, kids. That's the mantra. MMA Joey is the example of sucking Dagestani dick until their cum is literally pouring out of your ears, and Rigo is a nonce. MMA Joey does his daily prayers facing Maccas, not Meccas. That's gold. Badge. Who are you picking, mate? Lopez is basic. He has power and jiu-jitsu, always slows down past round 2, and spams hooks because he's 5'6". Yeah, I think Volk will be able to handle him pretty easily, Junior. Pretty easily. Handle him pretty good, I reckon. Can get him out of there pretty easily. Remember when Herb Dean said they're going to start enforcing the rules? We've gotten tougher and we're going to start, we've done fucking nothing. Yeah, I do remember that, M4 operator. They had a big meeting with all the referees, and Herb Dean said, right, here's how we're going to do to address the eye pokes. We're going to start following the rules as they're actually written down. If you touch someone in the eye, we're going to start deducting a point. Well, now Rose Namajunas needs fucking surgery. She has to have a tube put into her eye to help her sneeze and get her eye to become moist and wet because the tubes around the side of her eye are fucked because of all the eye pokes. How are you, Sus Pastor? Good to see you. And the referees are still doing fucking nothing about eye pokes. There actually needs to be like an investigation from the combat commissions, but they won't because the combat commissions are in the pocket of UFC and TKO. They're literally changing the laws in boxing to accommodate the UFC and TKO. Fuck me in the ass. There's no saving anyone. Lopez is basic. I've read that one. Remember when Herb Dean? I've just read that one. DJ Aiden, where am I up to? DJ Aiden didn't just mean to stalk you, Dougie. You just have that way about you. Well, he did what he did, and now he must pay the price. Chin Up Volk's been extinct with his chin up a lot recently. Chin Up Volk's been extinct with his chin up a lot recently. Chin Up Volk has been extinct, but Volk has been back with his chin up a lot. Volk does hold his chin too high in the air, and I hate it. Who is fatter, MMA Joey or Cheddarhead? Ooh, MMA Joey. Cheddarhead is mildly fat, where Joey is obese. Bang Eats Chowder is going to be going with Max Holloway. All right, Bang Eats Chowder, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, mate. Bang Eats Chowder is going to be going with Max Holloway. Come on, brother. Where are you? There you are. Bang Eats Chowder, going with Max Holloway. Another Holloway victim. Another one that's going to get a fight wrong. That's all right. We can't all get them right. Dougie, you got a cold? Because I got ice in my veins. No, I just slept under the fucking air conditioner too much last night. Now my nose is constantly... I've just got congestion. I shouldn't have slept under the air conditioner. I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure you have talked about it before last year. I was lurking and heard the stream background, but you've definitely agreed or we're friendly with the idea before of Holloway being competitive with Khabib. Maybe you guys managed to talk me into it, and since then I've completely forgotten about the debate that we were having, and I've reverted back to my default idea, Combat Catholic. That does often happen on this channel. I think UFC needs a CTE division exempt from USADA. I mean, that's essentially what the UFC already is, you know what I mean? Bryce Mitchell versus Gene Silva should be the CTE championships. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson is the greatest CTE fight of all time. Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell 3, although it didn't happen in the UFC, was born from the UFC and born from CTE itself. So we do see a CTE belt run in MMA every now and then. The Blessed Express is going to use footwork to keep the hooks away from Oliveira. Max will be about piecing up Oliveira. I disagree, CS4 San Diego, but thank you so much for the $20 in donations, brother. I appreciate it. How are you, Sus Pastor? Good to see you, disgusting bastard. MMA Joey is so fat. When he got on the scales, it said, we need to weigh your area. Wait, we need your weight, not your area code. That's fat. Because you Americans have 4-5-digit area codes. I realized this because I was trying to convince Paramount that I lived in Washington, D.C. It wasn't falling for it. That sounds horrible, her poor eyes. Yes, I know, Noob Cake, it's terrible, but, you know, it's her fault for getting poked in the eye. At least that's the Tom Aspinall logic that we must now carry over to Rose Namajunas. What would a black man know about the... Okay, I'm too tired to be reading this chat. Thank you, Master. MMA Joey looks like the type of guy who eats Hungry Jacks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I could go some Hungry Jacks right now. It's so fucking good. How good is a fucking Bacon Deluxe, boys? Oh my God. Lopez has no head movement, but even Dougie would land one on him. Yeah, easy. Lopez is there to get hit. Dougie, have you ever eaten ass? Yes. Are we celebrating DJ Aiden's 15th birthday party? Yes. My student last night was telling me his mum wouldn't buy him whey protein because she thinks it's bad for the kidneys. How do I convince her to chatify her son? Her son should just go and buy the fucking whey protein. Her son, if he is going to the gym and needs whey protein, is arguably over 16 years old. If he's over 16 years old, he should be working a job after school at McDonald's or at the grocery store returning the trolleys or a paper route or any sort of entry-level job after school. If he's 16 years old and going to the gym and needing to get protein, he should have his own fucking money so his mum can't tell him what to do and grow up and become a man. You banned DJ Aiden. I thought you were talking about the almighty blueprint. I never banned DJ Aiden. The only person I ever banned, someone's name was Kenny, but I never banned DJ Aiden. Yesterday, I put on the worst fight in UFC history. Can you guess which one it's from? It's from 2022, and the other is from 2018. Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza 2, and Fat Cunt versus Fat Cunt. Fat Cunt versus Ripped Cunt. Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou. CTE Penn versus CTE GSP. Ooh, that's another good CST fight. There you go. Gotta clean your AC, brother. I do gotta clean my AC, brother. You're not wrong. Bro misread air conditioner as air conditioner. Air AIDS conditioner as air. Yeah, just blew AIDS into my face all night. MMA Joey entering a Macca's eating competition, but they turned him away. They said no professionals allowed. It's amateur only night. It's amateur only night. Charles will take down Holloway and get the submission. Now, there are so many people are in here that were not here at the start of the stream. We only had 6 people at the start of the stream. But I don't know if you guys have seen it, so I'm not going to waste your time playing it for you twice, but a lot of you weren't here at the start of the stream when we showed the Ilya versus Islam promo. It's the best promo I've seen for MMA since Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo. But there were 6 people here at the start of the stream, and now there's 26 people here at the end of the stream. Well, towards the end of the stream. So do you guys want to see the promo again before we press on? I'll play it again. It is going to get my stream copyright struck, but I think I'll still be able to leave it up, just not monetized. How many people have voted? 11 people have voted, and it's a 73% yes. All right, let us jump back across and do it now together. Hang on 1 second. I'll open it like this. I'll open it like that. I'll stick that in there. I'll turn that on to that. We'll put this here. We'll put there like that so we can still see the chat. And we'll play it one more time for everyone at the back.
Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Will he make it out alive? Alright, alright. No church in a while. No church in a while. Walk through the fire.
Sick. Actually sick. Actually fucking sick. That is so awesome to see. Fucking AI. Take over UFC marketing, please. Those nipples are so hard. Let me go back and read everyone's chats. Charles will take down Max Holloway and get the submission win. Yeah. Not my most enthusiastic yeah, but, you know, there we are. Hungry Jack's is so much better than McDonald's. Also, why do you call it Macca's? Because that's what it says on the fucking box in Australia, bro. All right, Wixon. I thought you were an Aussie, Wixon. Are you an Aussie? I'm certain you were an Aussie. That was Kenny's burner account. That was Kenny's burner account, is the old DJ Aiden account. But yeah, on the box in Australia, McDonald's. Macca's Australia. It's actually called Macca's in Australia. Let me find you a box. I showed the box once when I was eating Macca's on stream. I can't see it. Next time. Oh, there's one. No, that's not one. Next time I get Macca's, I'll bring you guys the box. Because in Australia, it does literally say Macca's on the box. It says McDonald's at the front, but it also says Macca's somewhere in the box as well. It's just part of Australian culture. It's just part of Australian culture to call it Macca's, mate. And it is not as good as Hungry Jack's. Hungry Jack's is the shit. Nothing like a bacon deluxe burger and some salty, salty chips. My first job was scooping ice cream at Baskin-Robbins at $8 an hour. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're old enough to be taking protein, you're old enough to have a fucking job, kid. So get out there and fucking wash cards, scoop ice cream, return trolleys, get to work, cunt. This is like Joe Rogan with the AI 50 Cent song. I feel so impressed by this AI commercial. I really want to see this fight. I think I might have seen it earlier. It's the one in the snow. We just did that one. How hard are those nibbles? Very hard. No fucking way they're doing it. They're not doing it, M4 operator, but that was just a little trailer that one of our brothers in the M4 community put out there so that we can all have some fun. Sick promo. One of the fights we'll never get to see. It is sad that we'll never get to see it. I think we're going to have Islam Makhachev versus Kamaru Usman around the White House, and then Islam Makhachev is going to ride off into the sunset, which is very sad. You know, that was a sick fight. MMA Joey is so stupid. Once when someone broke into his house, ran into the other room and entered 9/11 into the mic. MMA Joey is so stupid. When someone broke into his house, he ran into the other room and entered 9/11 into the microwave. That is good. I don't know what a job is. Is that I don't want a job? Is that bad? Yes, that is bad. You don't have a fucking choice. Your job on this planet is to go to work. Although you are a woman, so you can either have 4 kids or a job. But if you have 4 kids, you need to have one husband, and looking after him and his children are your job. So you're actually lucky, Noob Cake. You get a choice. Men don't get a choice. Men just have to have a job. But God gifted you with a vagina. So you can actually choose between having a job and 4 kids for your husband who you love and worship. Brian Ortega thought he was going to submit Max Holloway and he didn't. That's true, but Brian Ortega is kind of shit, Johnny. Noob, your job is to have kids and... there we go. MMA Master is... taking the words right out of my mouth. That was a beautiful promo. A beautiful, beautiful promo. I thought this was a mukbang stream. I might get some Maccas right now. I might order in some Maccas. I'm in a fucking mood. I can't breathe through my goddamn nose. My day has been horrible. So maybe some Maccas on the couch getting fat is the perfect thing for me. The Matador holding a rose and Islam holding a meldonium syringe. They need to remake it and have it with Islam Makhachev holding a syringe. I never said that, just the Macadella. I never said that. It's the Macca's effect. It's the Macadella. And it does say that on the box. I hear Mackenzie versus Zhang is going to be the main event for UFC 327. Then I'm not even going to bother watching that one live. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck watching that one live. I'd rather do literally anything else during the day than watch a fucking 8-hour commercial-filled Paramount card that ends with Mackenzie versus Zhang. Fuck all that. That can get fucked all the way off. That can. I wouldn't even sit here and watch that for the love of fucking money. I'd probably just go camping that weekend and watch that one back when I got home. McDonald's and Burger King are shit. You've never lived, cunt. McDonald's and Burger King are goated. Australian words are goated. It's just shortened and abbreviated as much as you can. Chick-fil-A is the best thing I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had Chick-fil-A. I've never had Chick-fil-A. I've had Chipotle, and I've had Wendy's, and I've had Mexican food in America. MMA Joey slipped and fell answering the door for a pizza delivery. Nobody laughed, but the sidewalk was cracking up. Because he's fat. That was amazing life advice. You're welcome, Nude Cake. Oliveira by Rear Naked Choke. Easy work. Yeah, Jock. There we go. Yeah. MMA Joey would run a truck if he sees a pizza. MMA Joey would run a track marathon if he saw a pizza with hamburgers. This is true. Dougie, you deserve this. What have I deserved? Being sick? Of course we have to choose, Dougie. Just find an old rich lady, but you better be ready to put in that work. That's still work though, isn't it? That's still work. How can Max have so much CTE when he said he doesn't spar anymore? Because of all the spar. Well, it's really not that surprising that actually Max has so much CTE because Max Holloway has statistically absorbed more punches than anyone else in UFC history. Don't believe me? Go to MMA on Point's video and Google who has the best chin in MMA history from MMA on Point. And they will point out it's either John Jones or Max Holloway. And they figured out that it's Max Holloway purely by the amount of strikes to the head that he has absorbed. I am literally just sitting here staring at photos of Macca's. I haven't closed the screen. All I've done is sit here looking at photos of McDonald's. That's all I've been doing since we started talking about Macca's. It's just sitting here staring at photos of food and answering the chat. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm in a bad way today, chat. I tell you what. Where am I up to? How can Max have so much CT? I've read that one. Fast food is for peasants. This is true, C4 San Diego. You're very correct. Max got subbed by Dustin Poirier. I think Oliveira can do it. Thank you, Jock. That is the kind of propaganda that I need today, mate. Thank you so much. What a stupid reason to catch a cold, isn't it? What a dumb reason to catch a cold. Like, it was so hot outside yesterday. It was 111 or 115 degrees Fahrenheit. I slept with the air conditioner on and blasted my face full of ice cold air for hours. What a dumb way to get a cold. So stupid. McDonald's and Burger King is slop. I hadn't read it yet, M4 operator. I was right up to it. Let me just enjoy chatting to my friends online before I just turn into a fucking TTS reader for you, M4 operator. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I bet Noob Cake is packing a girthy 3-incher. Probably. Dern got dropped 5 times in a round by Jessica Andrade. Imagine what Zhang is going to do to her. Zhang is going to murder Dern. She's wearing a paper belt. We all know it to be true. Why would they make that a main event? Probably because they want to have 6 or 7 title fights on White House card. McDonald's is just trash. Burger King once served me a burnt Whopper. Ooh, that's not good either. They had Big Macs for $3 yesterday. That is a great deal for the homeless and the fat, Cheddarhead. That's really good. Order Hungry Jack's N-word. Maybe I will. I couldn't believe my eyes. How many burgers did you eat, Cheddarhead, you big bastard? Did they ever catch the notorious I can't say that on the internet, but thank you, Two Smelly Fingers. MMA Joey beat up Ronald McDonald and the Burger King for a food bonus. That's my MMA Joey impression. That's as much as I've got right now. I'm MMA Joey. That's it. Michael Chandler. I got 3 Big Macs for less than $10. America. Absolutely America. America. You deserve to treat yourself. Thank you, Two Smelly Fingers. Max is getting dropped by old no-hips Dustin Poirier. Oliveira could have wrapped the guillotine up. That is so true, Jock. I mean, Max Holloway nearly ended up in Dustin Poirier's insane guillotine. Insane guillotine. He's lucky to have survived that. He won't survive Charles Oliveira's. Do you think the damage on Dern's face contributed to the fact that a horse can open her face up with ID scan? I would say so. Truly disgusting. Now I have to rage my fridge on your Noob Cake. Get yourself a Happy Meal, mate. I'd like to get a Happy... What are the toys in this week's Happy Meal? Let's go to Maccas.com. What are the toys? What are we rolling with? What's the go, chat? What is the fucking go? Never allow. What's the go? What's in the McHappy Meal today? My Maccas, you see, it says Maccas on the website, chat. You see, it says menu, offers and promotions. My Maccas. What's on the Happy Meal? What are we rolling with today? What's the toy? An Adopt Me Happy Meal. I don't want to adopt a pet. Oh, you get a little flying giraffe thing. You get a little. Okay, look at these cute little buggers. I want the flying evil unicorn. Maybe I will get a Happy Meal today, chat. Maybe I'll get a Happy Meal and nap on the couch, and that will put me in a better mood, chat. What do you reckon? What do we reckon, mate? What a fun little thing this would be to do. Good stuff. Good times. What is this fucking Happy Meal? Where is the burger cunt? Apple and water in a Happy... Get fucked, Adelaide. Give me the old shit. Give me the fries and the cheeseburger, mate. What is this 2026 woke-ass fucking Happy Meal? Apples and a bottle of water? I ain't getting a Happy Meal for a fucking apple, cunt. Fucking sort it out, brother. God almighty, this country is going to shit, I tell you. It's going to shit. Where am I up to? Just watch the intro. Thanks for not making me gay or a food product. You're welcome, Mr. C. Chads don't get colds. True, Jock. Dougie, how many glory holes have you plastered? Many, to be honest. Not even a joke. I've plastered up a lot of glory holes. A lot of them. If I'm ever rich, I'm going to order fast food, but make them cook it slowly. Based. Wow, man, gifted a membership. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Don't thanks me, the real Phantom Mr. Rush. Don't thank me, mate. I didn't gift the memberships. Thank the chat. Your twink got you sick. This is just a cover. True. Is ice cold air code for something else? No, it was literally ice cold fucking air on my face. I'm not feeling very welcomed here. You're very welcomed here, Noob Cake. You're one of us. Any updates on the Poofter manhunt? No updates, but I haven't checked. JDM looks like an alien. He does. What's up, Blanca? How are you? You're in the stream today. You're in the official opening now, Blanca. You're in the opening from now on. The way Volk eats on camera pisses me off. Why? He eats like a normal person. Quaylen Salkilled is Italian? Well, well, well. How can he truly be racist? Sounds like you like... I don't know what that is. Damn, you must sound just like him. I sound exactly like him. Que fue eso? Exactly, Blanca. Puro me gusta. And hello to Chile. MMA Joey, role models Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson is too fit for MMA Joey. Free the legendary Poofter guy. Exactly. How are you, Blanca? Good to see you. You're in the chat. I am not doing well. I have a cold. Where am I up to? Stealing the kids' toys from McDonald's. I'm going to go rob McDonald's. Isn't it weird? Justin is the interim champ while Max Holloway beat the shit out of him. Yeah, the UFC lightweight division is fucking cooked. Justin Gaethje is not the champion of the division. He's not even the #1 contender. Like Armin absolutely is. And if it's not Armin Sarukian, it's probably Max Holloway or Charles Oliveira. Like, they couldn't have fucked up lightweight anymore. It's just a TV show. This is peak content. It is peak content, isn't it? The Happy Meal. Adopt me, mate. You should adopt a spider. It would be lovely. I have got a spider up here in the corner right now. Who the fuck goes to Macca's for apples? Tell me about it, mate. This LGBTQ Happy Meal is bullshit, mate. It's like Dougie's turning me into an Aussie. There you go. I've been trying to type my grand entrance message, but YouTube keeps censoring me. The fat mall count power trip. Well, you've got to use, like, you know, dollar signs and hashtags and hyphens to get it through, mate. Dougie said the word. I said Poofter, mate. Sorry, Blanca. Is Macca's makes you happy? You need God. If Macca's makes you happy, you need God. Why can't I have both? Why can't I have God and Macca's? Huh? Huh? What about that? What about that? C4 San Diego? What about that? Why can't you have God and Macca's? You don't know they had Tim Dinham in the corner too? Tim Dinham's up in this fucking spider, mate. Up in the corner, cunt. Paddy has the Roger the Alien fight style with his loose hands. He does. He's got that little Roger the Alien look. I'm going to go. That's an hour. Oh, there's a video. I have a video to release. Chat, I've made a video. It's a good video. Not as good as yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was really good. But this video was about normal good for me, I would say. Jock, you're going to like the editing of today's video. It's right up your alley. It's got memes in it, chat, so you'll have yourselves a little laugh while the video plays. And that's, you know, it's MMA. It's got jokes in it. It's about a relevant news topic. It's got everything that the MMA community could need and want. It's called Sean O'Malley is an entitled cunt. But I had to change the name because that didn't get through YouTube. So it's called Sean O'Malley is entitled. But, you know, just imagine that it says Sean O'Malley is an entitled cunt on the end of it. Musical is snorting an egg tomorrow, by the way. Fuck yeah. You chose the wrong God. Jesus Christ. The only fucking God. Jesus Christ, mine and your Lord and fucking Savior. All right, back that one up, mate. Okay, there's one God, and his name is Jesus, and you better watch out, otherwise he'll run through your house with a whip, turning your shit over, mate. Anyway, go check out today's video. It's called Sean O'Malley is an entitled cunt, without the is an entitled cunt at the end. I'm going to go pass out on the couch. Jesus is not a God cunt. He's the Son of God. He's the Holy Trinity. He's the whole lot. Drink a whole bottle of cough syrup till you start tripping. And that's essentially what I'm going to do. Get better. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go sweat and sleep on the couch until I feel better. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all of you. Goodbye.